Start to go live. All right, that should be live now. This is Randy Kervin, and this is Randy's Rant for a Tuesday, December 1st, 2020. All right, I'll be talking to myself for a while. Looks like the mic is working. Okay, I'm going to start at my page one. A lot of research done last night, and we have one person out there. Joe De, Joe DeGeneva, Trump campaign lawyer, calls for the death of fired Christopher Krebs, who was cybersecurity. And here is a direct quote from him. Anybody who thinks the election went off well, like that idiot Krebs, who used to be the head of cybersecurity. That guy is a class A moron. He should be drawn and quartered, taken out at dawn, and shot. Which is it going to be, drawn and quartered or taken out and shot? And I know that's hyperbole, but that is dangerous hyperbole. You're calling for someone to be killed, and I guarantee he's now going to have security because he will and is probably getting death threats. Hello, Josh. Glad to see you, brother. Trump's COVID advisor, Scott Atlas, resigns. Glad the crackpot is gone, and that's what his school that he went to called him, a crackpot. He is clearly responsible for pumping out pure bullshit about COVID and herd immunity. McConnell wouldn't answer a question as to whether Biden is president-elect. Lindsey Graham saying, "We will know in December." Asked if he will attend the Biden inauguration, he would, but will Biden if Trump wins? Boy, they never give up, do they? He's clutching his pearls, but he's staying with his guy and keep his head up his butt. Also, other top Republican senators refusing to say President-elect Biden. Senator John Thune of South Dakota, Senator John Cornyn of Texas. These and others are fine with the lies and disinformation destroying democracy, as Donnie leaves. Excuse me. Giuliani, the Gula Law, rents another space, and I believe it was the Hyatt Regency Hotel in Phoenix, Arizona. Rudy claiming that Arizona is still very much in play for the election. Donnie's demented lawyer alleges fraud, and they can have all the GOP hearings they want. Facts are they have nothing in the courts to prove it. The fake trials are farts in the wind. You can't make this shit up, ladies and gentlemen. Hyatt Regency with the downtown location, I already told you that. This boils down to Republicans in the state to throw the results out and pick Trump and install him as president. Meantime, down the block, Arizona's governor, Ducey, assigning electoral votes to Joe Biden. During the signing of certifications, his phone rings and the tone is set, "Hail to the chief," when it's from the White House. It was ringing, and you could definitely hear it. He turned off the phone and lays it down on his desk. Wisconsin certifies the election for Biden with 87 more votes for Biden after the recount. Sidney Powell's lawsuit claims that potential election fraud in Edison County In Michigan, there is no Edison County. Boy, that's a crack team of lawyers he's got under the Google of Law. And that's also Powell's the one that Donnie threw under the bus last week. This is the grift of the gullible Trump supporters out of their money. And the legal team will overturn the election. These poor gullible QAnon believers, this is what they are doing, which is fraud in itself, because they can't overturn an election. Barr confirmed that today. Trump lawyer Sidney Powell continues baseless lawsuit in Georgia, saying it is pointless to vote in Georgia. It is rigged. That will hurt the Senate race in Georgia for the Republican voters. They're already confused from, as you could see in Marietta, Georgia last week or over the weekend, whenever it was, that Rhonda McDaniel, the chair of the RNC, was trying to straighten them out because Donnie's saying one thing, it's rigged, and they were asking what's the good in voting in a rigged election. Like I said, you can't make this shit up. Trump on Fox News Sunday, this election was rigged, and he's talking about Georgia. This election is total fraud. Look at the election you have coming up right now. Yours, you're using the same garbage machinery, Dominion, and she's going around, Abrams, she's going around screaming that she's got 800 to 850,000 ballots. What kind of election is this? Actually, King Ding Dong, she said she has registered another 800 to 850,000 new voters, not ballots, you lying sack of shit. Donnie suggested this is total fraud, and maybe the FBI and the DOJ. See, that figures into today's news about Barr. I don't know, maybe they're involved, but how are people allowed to get away with this stuff? It's unbelievable. And that's from Newsweek. Will he throw Christopher Wray and Bill Barr under the bus? And I think Bill Barr is trying to save his job by now they're going to reinvestigate the reinvestigation with John Durham on the 2016 appointed special counsel so that Biden can't get rid of him when Bill loses his job in January. This is delusional. Government. Oh, wait a minute. Let me go back to that one. And what would he do in a second term? Would he hold trials for Wray and Barr? This is delusional. Government watchdog for the Labor Department published flawed jobless numbers. Wow. Who would have thought that? U.S. hospitalizations continue at record-breaking surge. The Grift shop is doing well. They have raised 150 from his supporters on the voter fraud theme since November 3rd. Dr. Fauci said to get the vaccine be a stepping stone ending this virus. Now all I have to do is hear similar from Biden, and I would take the vaccine. And King Ding Dong is still trying to mess with the FDA on why haven't they approved that yet. Uh, and Barr came out today to the Associated Press, no widespread fraud to overthrow the election. All this with 269,000 plus Americans dead. I think it's higher than this now. 3.5 U.S. million U.S. cases, 4 million in November alone, new cases. All right. Barr keeps the investigation into 2016 election and assigned John Durham as special counsel. Giuliani and legal team say Barr hasn't looked hard enough. The allegations that his team claim but won't take court because they throw him out of court. But Bill Barr is supposed to look into it closer. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't make this shit up. I'll see who's out there. There's Angie J, Lisa S, John S. Not a big crowd out here, but folks will see this later on, I'm sure. And as always, I want you to go down, like, subscribe, and share this shit. I have a feeling we're going to have a great news dump tonight. I opted for a little extra sleep last night. I could have probably gotten a little more out of, I didn't get to all of Don Lemon and I didn't get to all of The Last Word. So I'll be viewing those as I get into my nightly program review. I'm looking forward to our Blue Dot family meeting. And I've got some news on Facebook again. I have that meme about paypal.me / Randall Curvin. I am no longer allowed to use that unless I manually type it in. And I did that on a status earlier because that's the only way that I can get it to public anymore. Otherwise, I would have to take it everywhere I share this video today. I would have to, take it to each and every group and type that in for it to appear on there. So now at least it's on public feed so that it can be seen by more people. Again, I will repeat, I am a Blue Dot member. It's not necessary that you do anything. Also, friends, you can send me a personal message. I have no problem. I want to see your cards, your letters, and if you care to, your donations are always appreciated. You can get a hold of me that way. About all I got today, folks, and I look forward to the meeting later on and hope you are all there. One of these days I'll get in Discord. It seems like I'm just tied up with a lot of other business at the time. I want to make sure that the first thing I do when I get to the meeting is I get it out and share it to the groups that I'm involved with, and then come back to the meeting and watch the meeting. So that's what's coming up this evening. Hope to see you all there. Let you go at this time. Other than that, I didn't have a whole lot to say today, but we're getting deeper in the week. And as we do, hello, Fred. All right. I will let you go with peace, resist, persist, and I insist. Keep up the public pressure. It does work. And these Republicans have got to, get their head out of Donnie's ass. He's going to be gone January 20th, 2021. They can hold out until after the Electoral College makes Biden is already going to win the Electoral College. But they don't want to let go, pearl clutchers like Lindsey Graham. He's got to hang on because maybe he's still going to win. Yeah. Ah, shit. You can't make this shit up, maybe. But I can promise you we will keep going with truth to power. This is the way that we can make a difference. We keep the pressure on them. Keep calling 202-224-3121. And also, I'm pissed at both parties right now. Something has to be done for the millions that are going hungry in this country and making a mess out of the food bank. The food bank can only feed so many people. And what's going to happen to these people that are going to be on the street because they can't pay their rent? This is the responsibility of both parties. You need to get your fucking act together. Shit. You better start coming together because it's going to look bad on both parties if people are on the street. It already looks like 29 in 1930 on American streets now. What the hell are you waiting on? All right, I'll let you go. Have a good one. I'll see you at the meeting later on, and I want you to help me share this shit. See you later. Have a good one.